What's up, guys? Lil D Hefner's here, and we are here with another UW podcast. But this one's going to be a little bit different than before. You got all four, well, not all four, but you got most of the guys in UW, excluding G Natty. We'll try and get them in here soon enough. I'm trying to pull some strings and get that done, but as of now, we can't get it done. But yeah, this is going to be one-on-one. Let you guys get to know your favorite fetters. And we're going to start off with Mr. Dolan himself, CWA Man Germ. How you doing?
I'm doing A-okay. I mean, it's great to be here and live in the studio, 3:13 a.m. Very excited.
We are here in my studio, Parchments in Jacksonville, Florida. Can I use your real name in here? Or do you not want people tracking you down?
I've never cared.
All right.
Put my social security number in the description. I don't give a shit.
Got you. Yes. So how long have you been fedding? If you can put a number on it.
Well, back when I didn't know how computers worked, I technically started my Fed when I started my YouTube channel in 2006. But I didn't know how a computer worked, so I have, all these things filmed on, various cameras, but I never actually put it out. And, I think 2010 is when I started, and it was, 5-second duration, because I still didn't know how to do it. I went to a point where I individually, 95 pictures, I individually went in and entered the time for it. It was a goddamn train wreck. So.
Understood. Okay. So why various cameras? Why didn't you just save it one by one? Why various?
No, it wasn't necessarily various cameras at the same time. It was I broke cameras.
Back to back.
It was something. I don't remember the exact details. A very long time ago. I couldn't tell you.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. So you've been fedding for 5 years, going on 6 really soon.
Mm-hmm.
Your 6-year anniversary. You're having a show, right?
Yeah, I'm having a 2-night show.
You got to. Yeah. So when are you gonna announce the card, and are you gonna put it on the worldwide YouTube and?
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and if I ever get graphics for it in the poster.
Yeah.
If I ever get graphics in a poster for that, I'll go ahead and put that on YouTube, and most likely be on Squared Circle for everybody.
Right.
So I got the whole card figured out. I just got to finally start filming my new show before I can get that figured out.
Gotcha. And speaking of your new show, the card looks really, really dope. I'm really excited for it. If I can name it off, you got Lundrick versus Switchblade Conspiracy. You got Chris Jericho, the UW champion, versus Kevin Owens, which is going to be crazy. DX versus the new Heartbreak Kids on the Block, Adam Cole and Ziggler. Oh my God. Wyatt versus Elgin versus Cesaro versus Willie Mack, aka me. Inside joke.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Daniels versus Punk and with the Shield. Bryan versus Ricochet, and then the main event is Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe.
Hopefully I'll be able to want to film that match, because the last time I made that match, I did not want to film it at all.
Yeah,
because both the figures were dog shit, but now the Joe actually works.
Supposed to be a no ropes match. Come on, you were supposed to do that.
Well, someone will actually win this match, hopefully.
Everyone was so excited.
I was excited, but
everyone, come on. Your card got so many pages of people just talking about that match because it sounded crazy. But why didn't you want to film it? What besides
Joe and Brock? No, it was just the figures. I just didn't want to do it, and the Brock torso's all messed up, and my Joe's legs were messed up, and it was just kind of a bitch to film. And now hopefully this time around it'll be a little better.
Yeah, Elite 19 Brock kind of blows. It's not a good figure all that much. So you have talents being announced at your next show for your 6-year anniversary show. Do you have a name for your 6-year anniversary show?
It's gonna be War Without Borders. Would be so I'm not sure if I'm gonna name each night individually, but it'd just be War Without Borders, and I can go ahead and announce the people that I would announce at the show now.
Oh, go ahead.
Because there's no point. Yeah, I'm gonna. Eddie Guerrero's gonna make his return.
From the
I'm gonna
dead.
have full time. Nigel McGuinness.
Oh, dope.
Kurt Angle is gonna make his debut. And then a bunch of other. I'm gonna bring in a bunch of other guys from the past and a bunch of other stuff to see if anybody still remembers.
Wow. So this show is going to be basically for the hardcore CWA fans.
If that's what you want to call it.
Hashtag hardcore. So, you're in UW. How are you enjoying it? Like, what do you think of the idea? Were you with it or against it? Do you just not care? And how do you think it's grown so far?
Oh, I fucking love it. I remember Jordan came up to me with it. And I thought it was a really awesome idea. And it kind of sprouted from there. And then we have Gennady in it. We have Gabe in it. I mean, it's just been really awesome. I think it's brought out the best in all four of us ever since we started it. And each card's just gotten better and better, especially the next one I'm really excited for.
Yeah, Wrestle Racer is going to be crazy. The card for that looks really dope. If you guys want to go look at the card, it's on Squared Circle. Sign up and go look at that. It's crazy. Who do you think you like filming with the most? Because everyone has those figures that are like, man, I just love filming with this. If I could film every match with this, I do it. So who is that? Who's that guy?
I love filming with that Johnny Gargano that Cody made me. A while back. I like filming with that. And I don't know any figure in specifically that I like really filming with, but if I always want to get a new figure, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna film 18 matches with him right now. Like that Owens, I finished up him and Jericho as my opener. I just love that figure. That's just yeah. But nothing really in particular other than that Gargano, and then whenever I get a new figure, really.
Speaking of new figures, what are you looking forward to? What are you going to get in the future? Because I know you have a job, so you'll get whatever you feel is necessary.
I mean, the cool part about having a job is that I get to pay car insurance for a car I don't get to put gas in.
That's interesting.
So I'm basically just making it to school and back and working back every day. I mean, I don't get too much for cut in. I mean, but I will get some figures here and there. Hopefully, when they make an Elite Sami Zayn, I might pick that up. And then other than that, I can't really think of it. Like, I really want Bo Dallas and Stardust just because.
I know you want Balor. They announced that dope Balor.
Not that. Like, I can do without Balor. But, I mean, I'd get it. Yeah, if I had an extra $20 and he was on the damn shelf, I'd pick him up. But I'm not going to pay like $45 on ringside for that shit.
Oh, man, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the Demon? Because they have both of them coming.
Well, I mean, they're cool, but I'm not the biggest Balor fan, so I don't care that much.
Yeah, you gotta love him more when he was in the Devitt days.
Nope.
What? You don't like Devitt?
No, it's not that I don't like them. It's just I'm not the biggest fan.
Come on now, you gotta love the Biz Cliz.
Nope.
What?
I actually threw up a little bit right when you said that.
Biz Cliz hasn't been good in a while.
Yeah, I mean once you add Scott D'Amore, Jim Cornette, Jeff Jarrett, I mean, then you're gonna skyrocket.
Sounds garbage. So back to the UW thing. What's your favorite UW show so far? Okay, guys, we had some technical difficulties there, kind of a little glitch. I don't know what happened. But back to the question I was asking you, Dylan. What's your favorite? What's your favorite UW show so far?
I know it sounds cliche to say, but all of them have really been my favorite one. I really liked Open the United Gate. That was awesome. I mean, Wyatt versus Angle from the first show, really stellar matchup there from Gabriel. I mean, all of them have really stepped up everyone's game. I feel like not solely because of UW, because everyone at UW has been kicking ass lately. I mean, like Gabe's last show was awesome. Gennady's been doing well. I mean, if anybody's seen Jordan's, Jordan's SummerSlam just came out. We just got done watching it. At this point, we're taping this podcast.
Yeah.
And that was fucking awesome. Like
Really
all of his
awesome.
shows have been really good. Gabe's last show was awesome. You know, it took me 8 months to put out. Gianotti's always been rocking steady. It's just been really good. And like no matter like what, I think the UW shows are really entertaining and it's different because it's not like storyline based. It's just awesome matches that we don't usually get to do. And some people don't grasp that. I'm not gonna go too in depth with that, but some people don't grasp that. And I get it, I guess. I mean, I'm not a fucking mark, but I guess I get it. But I think it's just a really cool idea.
Yeah, and I agree. Whenever it was announced, I was in love with it from the start, and I thought it was a really dope idea, and I knew you guys would go far with it. And do you guys see yourselves adding any more people to UW?
Considering the last edition didn't go too well.
Right.
Probably not. Not that it didn't go too well. FWL is an awesome fed, but we need consistency in putting out shows or reliability in putting out matches. I don't really see us adding another fed for a long time. I mean, we have some rookie stuff set up. I'm not sure we're gonna announce for a little bit, but we got some stuff going on for that in particular. But I don't see anybody being added to any of the main territories in a while.
Yeah, I could definitely see why you say that, because you guys have turned down some big names that wants to be in UW. I'm not gonna say them out on the air. I don't know if you guys just want that on the hush hush or not, but it's crazy, the guys that you guys have turned down and how they just want to be part of such a great movement. And speaking of FWL, what happened? Is there a story?
Well, like I said earlier, there is no story. We all like FWL. We all like his fed. Yeah. We can't really deal with just inconsistency. Like, he put out a really good show. We're like, okay, you want to join United? He was like, hell yeah, I do. And so we added him in. And then the next day, he's a fucking ghost. We don't know where he went. So just the reliability and then being accountable for matches, that kind of drowns it down a little bit.
He took Lose My Fucking Number to another level.
He sure did.
So you like FWO's fed? Did you used to keep up with it monthly?
Well, I don't. Well, I mean, whenever he puts them out, I watch them. I mean, I don't keep up with too many feds monthly. It's just the feds in UW, really, and then your fed now. I mean, your last show was really good. Your SummerSlam, I really liked it. And just really the UW guys and you, and then whenever someone else tells me to watch their show, I usually try to fit it in, but I mean, I got busy shit going on and everything. So I try to get what I can.
Right, alright, yeah, I got it. So your next show is there a day, time, something when it's gonna come out?
Before September, hopefully.
Before September. How many matches in are you?
Ooh, I finished one today.
So
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. So I'm very excited for your new show, but let's go back a little bit. Get to know CWA for what it is. What's your favorite year of your own fed?
Last year.
Oh, really? Why?
I just felt I had the best shows I ever had last year. My second King of Flight was last year. I had Battle St. Louis to close out the year.
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
And then I had all the other shows a cut above the rest. It seems like everybody liked a lot of those shows. But this year, I mean, everybody's like the shows I put out this year so far too. So I can't really say that this is my favorite year that I'm having right now. But I think I'm doing pretty well for how much I can put out right now.
Yeah, last year was great. I'm not gonna lie. I remember you put out one of my favorite shows of the year, Cut Above the Rest, and you've just been going ape since then, and just putting out awesome shows after awesome shows. I don't remember the last bad show that I've just been like, oh wow, this sucks. You know, it's been a while, and I don't really know if I've ever done it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
and you have a really good Fed on your hands, and you really work. So it's great. This Daniel Bryan thing, though. Why? Why?
The man's gonna hang up his boots. He's gonna go on maternity leave. I mean, not everybody can wrestle forever. He's gonna have some final matches. I got some cool surprises planned for the anniversary weekend. That's gonna be his last string of matches. The last 2 matches, I got some really cool. I got 2 really awesome matches planned for that. I hope that everybody will like. I mean, not everybody can stick around forever, mate.
He was a really big part of your Fed, though, and he had some really good matches, and including the one from WrestleFest was really good. One of my favorite matches of the year. I just like. Are you just not having fun with the Bryan anymore?
I love using Bryan, but I mean, enough's enough, and it's time for a change. You know.
Right. So we've talked a lot about this pick fed stuff. Let's get to know Mr. Dylan Stevens a little bit. How are you? How was your day? How's the job?
My day. How's the job? Did I go to work today? Oh, I did go to work today. Well, technically yesterday at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's been all fucking summer with this shit. I work in the morning until like 4 o'clock. Then I go home, and then recently I've had band and shit that I'm part of that I don't want to. That's another story for another time. And I went to go to orientation today. I mean, just a bunch of boring shit they gotta put up with every day. I don't care.
That sucks. And if you guys don't know, he works at one of the best Arby's to ever become an Arby's ever.
Oh yes, third lowest customer satisfaction rate in the state. I mean, you take that as you will. I mean,
you're underrated. That's what it is. Underrated.
We are the Damon of Arby's.
Damon of Arby's. I feel it. I get it. Underrated. How is the fast food working? Like, I wanted to become a fast food guy, but how is that?
So, imagine this. I'm going to give you a little rundown.
Let's go.
Okay. So, it's the equivalent of bathing in your own sweat. And that's it.
That's it. Isn't that bad?
I mean, it's the best job I can have, being an unskilled 17-year-old. So, I mean, I don't mind it at all. I like everyone there. I get along with everyone. But do I want to do it the rest of my life? No, I do not.
Right.
But, I mean, it's alright. It's fucking hot. I do my job, and I get the hell out.
So, me and you don't exactly talk every day, but when we do talk, it's good conversation. And you've been saying for a little bit now that you want to save a specific story for the UW cast. And you don't want to tell it to anyone until now. Right? Go on. The floor is yours.
The floor is mine. I'm not sure about this one, Devani.
What?
I'm on the spot right now.
Which one?
Well, which one do you want to hear? The ongoing progress story about how what race I am, or the story about how I'm involved in a murder?
Can I hear both?
I will just say the murder one and leave the other one for another day when more details come in. All right, so one of my uncles, my dad's brother, so he and his friend visit when I'm very young, and they come in and they say, "What's up?" The next day they come back in the same exact clothes, and they have a new car, and they pick me and my mama, and they drop us off to go see my dad at work. Mm-hmm. And we come back home, and we turn on the television, and guess what car is on the TV for being listed as stolen as a piece of evidence for a murder? The car we were just riding in not 3 hours before. So it turns out that they broke into this man's house, and they accidentally murdered him, and then they stole his vehicle. Apparently, he had nothing to do with it. Bullshit. So, I was in that vehicle, and I don't know how to react to it. I just find I'm finding out more and more shit as time goes on, and eventually I will complete the better story that I had prepared, but I will need more details. It will come.
One day.
Oh yes, it's very interesting.
All right. Well, hopefully you guys picked up a lot of information about CWA and just Dylan as a human being, because he's one of the worst I know. One of the worst. Has to be. So, we're going to wrap it up here. Anything you want to announce, let everybody know. Anything about your Fed, anything about something that you recommend, anything, just anything.
I recommend Zumba for kids.
Got you.
I mean, if you like pop music and you like getting a groove on, I think Zumba Kids works out well. If you have a quick trip in your area, try out Fancy Cherry Limeade. That's a good thing. I recommend watching my 6th anniversary show, because it might be my last one. So that's also a good one. And I also recommend the movie Fight Club. Very good movie. And that's all I gotta say.
All right, guys. That wraps up the end of this nice podcast that I've had with Dylan. And don't forget the next show, the next UW show, Wrestle Rager, has a great card.
And I'm main
see the
eventing.
card. Yeah, he's main eventing. If you want to see the card, join Squared Circle, which will be in the description below. September 5th. This show will be out. September 5th. So, yeah. Have a great night, guys. Dylan, I hope you have a good sleep or whatever you're about to do after we're done here, because it's pretty late early. So, yeah, thank you, guys. Peace.